Welcome, one and all, to another wonderful episode of Shoot the Shit Friday? Saturday?
Saturday? What the hell? We've been doing this.
I mean, this is Saturday, but we're recording on Friday, so it feels kind of weird.
But we've always done this. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It just feels weird saying that.
But
you've done it before.
I know, but I was just saying, it felt weird then. It feels weird now. That's my slight, like, my slight issue here. But anyway,
what is happening?
I don't know.
You don't know what's happening. In fact, we're here to talk about random stuff, anything on the table. And tonight here is Rainleader, your lovely, most favorite hunter, your favorite war thunder, everything else, your most favorite person in the world. I'm the best person ever because I'm just that full of myself. And I'm joined here by the lowly but respectable Espionage DB7.
Lowly? What the fuck? Wow, see, earlier I was being supposedly, I was accused of being, like, extremely egotistical, and I apologized. Like, I straight up said, I'm sorry if I was being obnoxious about it. I apologize, because I was hamming it up a little bit. I was just a tad, you know.
It's funny, because people listen to podcasts have no idea what you're talking about.
During when we were playing Monster Hunter.
No, I'll explain it. We'll just a minute here. And then we're joined here by Valkyrie Grinder.
Yes.
The one and only hostess with the mostest of this channel.
She's like waiting.
I'm making that clear.
She's waiting for her moniker, her whatever you call it, slogan, whatever.
And then Nickolas Zombie.
Hey, what's up? That's me.
Hey. And tonight we'll top off the introduction with that subject here.
You're not gonna introduce Valkyrie?
I don't know. She's been kind of quiet right now.
She's
in the background as our guest. We have Jess, also known as Akarane.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
so like, okay,
not joining us. Not joining us as Obs.
Who knows?
We miss Obs. Everyone should ask where's Obs. So,
that being said, let's start off with why we're having the discussion about egotisticalness earlier. So me, Bao, and Espionage and Acronite all play Monster Hunter Rise, as we may or may not be aware. And we were having trouble with Nickolas. And we had like 2 feints so far, I think, at the time.
The feints were Ring and I.
Yeah. And this guy here says, "Do you guys want to sit back while I take care of Nickolas?" And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I was upset.
Totally excluding Akarane, considering the fact she has not fainted and totally disregarded her.
I did I didn't exist. I got hit with a 1-2 punch, so there's that. Okay. But this guy here says, "You just want to hang back while I do it." I'm like, wow. I'm fucking shook here. I don't know how to react to
like the fucking Chad that he is.
Right. Fuck.
In my defense, I'm built like a fucking tank. Because I am a tank. I am the tank. I'm the original tank.
I could just easily use one of those things and keep my distraction on me and just see how I tank, since I can block shoot hits too.
Well, I mean...
You faint more than we...
Yeah, I was like, thank you for saying it! I was like...
Oh my god.
I was about to say that white
he is the highest rank.
Why is it getting real up in here?
He does have some pretty good firepower, though. I will say that.
Yeah, he's got great
firepower.
He's got the DPS for sure, but I mean, like, if the monster just looks at him, he fucking passes out. I mean, it's just... well, okay, look...
This is not rag on Ring right now. I'm just saying.
Well, in my defense, because he keeps ringing us up, I did apologize because I did
defense. I'm doing a lot of offense.
I did,
and he did apologize.
I did realize that it was a little egotistical. Okay, it was very egotistical. Fine.
Are we sure about that?
Fine. But in my defense,
I can see your ego from across town.
I've been taking on shit that doesn't even put a dent in me. And I've got some video proof incoming.
That sounds unsanitary, I'm just saying.
So, in my head, at the time when I said it, before and unfortunately there's not a recording of me actually saying this, but I will admit it sounds very fucking snooty, bratty, whatever. Like fucking just hang back, guys. The fucking Chad's got this or whatever. When I said it, I 100% legitimately meant it to be like I'll help. I wanted it to be helpful, but then after it came out, I was like, that was a bad thing. I'm just thinking
about you walking up to this fucking beast and just like not even trying to dodge. You're just fucking taking all the hits and just like, oh yeah, I feel nothing.
But I will admit that I need to get better armor. Like the armor I have is now, since I'm at a higher rank, like 7 stars. My armor is not appropriate. I do need to get some
look,
armor.
you
That's
admit
why
it.
I'm a little bit squishy.
No. The thing with the armor though is that you get to increase the armor value as you level up to 7 stars. So you're gonna basically more or less keep the same armor at this point. It's just
armor spheres.
Right, exactly. You'll need to upgrade that. Don't replace the armor unless it's really shit armor. But armor spheres is what's gonna save the day.
Yeah, I still have to do that because I was working on getting the armor spheres.
But now, like, again, I apologize because, it was very egotistical, and I'm sorry, I was not trying to be obnoxious, but I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun. We haven't been, like, streaming or recording all of our Monster Hunter stuff. I haven't been streaming, unfortunately, because I realized that I can't do a stream without having to stop and get up intermittently because of my home responsibilities. But I've been soloing like a lot of stuff and feeling pretty good about it, and that's the only reason I said it before I realized how fucking, like I said, egotistical it sounded.
It sounded, yeah.
But I will say this, Val, you admitted that Ring has some pretty awesome firepower, which he fucking does. I mean, you've seen the shit that I can take. I mean, you've seen the Magnum Mallow dive bomb me and do virtually no damage. I mean, would you admit that I can take on a lot of shit as well?
I am curious. Like, when these things attacked you, are you even trying to dodge, or are you just like, nah,
I stand there and block it.
Wow.
He really does.
It's not
if
even
he can take it.
Yeah, I thought he was like, trying to roll under, or no. It's just taking it, alright.
That being said,
just a tank.
I could sometimes I do block it myself on occasion. Depends on where my stamina's at that time.
I mean, I'm sure you all have, like, you're all playing. I even know Esp isn't completely carrying you.
But then again, isn't Esp wearing that armor from that rock monster? I forget the name of it.
Basarios.
Basarios?
You know what?
Yes.
You know, it'd be like the craziest thing. Like, the reason we haven't heard from Op is he's actually shadow playing for S.
Shut the fuck up! God damn it, man! What the fuck? Why do you have to invoke his name? Like, dude, this
that's what's been happening.
You just set fire to his house.
Can I not have something that I'm good at?
This is the part where wait. This is the part where we segue into the next segment of our show.
Why? This is
where S hates something, and this is a great topic.
I didn't think of anything.
You have a hate? Oh, apparently doesn't. Damn it. Well,
you want to know what I hate? I fucking hate that. Honestly, I will admit that I have admitted that Obs is a great player and does a lot of good things. But even in the one thing where I actually get good at, because I was definitely better at him than Monster Hunter World, because he fucking didn't even play it that much, and I got way better than him. But even now, you fucking invoke his name, you call him, fucking stand in front of a mirror, obsolete, he fucking appears or something? What the fuck?
Just popped in right now.
Is he fucking using the cordyceps to fucking control me? Jesus Christ, that's what I'll tell you that. That's what
I really do wish he would pop in at this moment.
Implying that Obs is some sort of Bloody Mary nonsense there.
A deity, a special deity.
As far as these freaking dudes are concerned, yes. And it's like, I don't know what the hell it is. He's just like, hey guys, how's it? Like, he's quiet and whatever, and they like drop to their knees in worship of the guy. and honestly, the first time I met Val, we went to the hospital to visit Ring because he had a condition at the time, and Val came in at the time, and she didn't recognize me. She didn't know what I looked like.
It doesn't matter. Just go. I want to know.
Val didn't recognize me. She didn't know who I was, and she didn't know Obs. And when I waved at her, Obs had came in behind me. I came in first. He came in second, and I said, "Hey, I'm Esp," and she goes, "Oh, hey," and then Obs said, "And I'm Obs," and she's like, "Oh my God, you're Obs!" Like she fucking gushed. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why do I get a like? Oh, hey."
I can't even deny it because it's true.
Yes,
I'm excited.
I was like, "What the fuck? Why?" I mean, I'm like, it's like, "Oh, your ass. We expected better or something. I don't know." And then he's like, "Hey, I'm Obs."
Walked in and you're like, "Hi, I'm Ringo. Nice to meet you." And I was like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Hi, my name's Paul." Oh my God.
You know what's really funny about that same night is that right as Obs and Esp were about to leave, I walked in, and I don't even think they knew who the frack I was.
I don't think I saw you.
I did see you. I know what you look like. I saw you, and I saw Obs, and y'all guys just like ignored my existence. And I was like, "Wait, hi, bye."
Honestly, they didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
Well, awkward being people you don't know. Also, in that situation, you're like, "Oh, hey, hi, nice to meet you."
Honestly, the way I see it, me and Obs are kind of like the yin and the yang. We're almost polar opposites. He's calm, collected. Not so much. You know, our personalities. Our personalities are definitely, I would say, polar opposites. But we're opposites yet equals. Damn it, treat me like an equal to him.
I'd have to take myself as a vibe check.
I can't believe I set that off. I got a little fuse that I didn't.
Well,
it just started.
I saw the big red Obs button. And I was like, "Ooh, what does this button do?"
It looks so sparkly. I must push it, and he pushed it. And
well, I guess in some profound way, he was part of this podcast after all.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna reach another level of that peak, but anyway, let's try and move on.
A discussion, like an actual.
Yeah.
That was. I'll just say.
But seriously.
All right. Moving on to the next subject here. I want to bring up some news for us to discuss.
Bring up some news.
Hey, all right. So, working with iFixit, the YouTuber and the website book. Steam, or should I say Valve, actually releasing some key information regarding the upcoming Steamdeck. Now, for those who are concerned about the repairability of the Steamdeck and including Valve Index, some great news. Valve announced that they'll be releasing modular replacement parts for the Steamdeck to extend the life of said deck. Batteries, control sticks, the whole 9 yards. And working with iFixit, they did a video where they actually tore down the Steamdeck in its full splendor for everybody to see. Now, I will say this: the Steamdeck appeared to be very easy and simple to repair. Everything is clearly labeled, and I'll provide the link for F to put on the video here, which will be found
in the description below.
Right. I feel like this. I'm very impressed with what Valve is doing here. Contrary to what they did with the Steam controller, I feel like this is a very open-ended, if you will, option for many users. I know that S here has ordered a Steam Deck, and
I've reserved it.
Reserved it. Yeah, and it's very promising because that means that you don't have to take it to a shop or have a warranty awarded. They literally said, "We'll supply you the parts if necessary." You just have that knowledge to take it apart.
Release is right around the corner, right?
Correct.
I unfortunately don't get mine until after quarter 2, 2022. So sometime after June.
Yes. The Valve Index also can have a problem that's true of any controller out there. which is, as you may know, the drift. If you're familiar, that's where the controller's is not entirely accurate. Where it can sometimes sit there and it'll be having the motion of as if it's being pressed in a certain direction without even doing anything. That's the idea behind that, is that they're trying to prevent that from occurring by giving you the option to fix it. So then it's applied towards both the Valve Index VR and the Steamdeck, and it's very fantastic news. I liked it because it means that Valve is actually willing to work with people on those who want to do it themselves instead of going to a third-party repair shop.
Very consumer friendly.
Exactly, for the DIYer, there are plenty of those out there.
Well, if I ever have problems with my Steam Deck, I'm gonna take it to Ring. Like, fix this.
Why not?
And he hands you back a Switch.
I did
fucking spray painted black.
Yeah.
There were only 2 small complaints, which the only ones I can see this as actually legitimate, but they weren't game breaking, if you will. First is the monitor screen is a little too smooth, which can have some funkiness going on with how to pull it out. The bigger concern is the battery is rather difficult to get out. It takes like an hour to where it is, because you have to loosen up the adhesive, all the labels and stuff like that. It's a very intricate removal, but it's doable. You just have to have patience. But other than that though, from what I've seen, it has a very impressive layout, and Valve has been very efficient with the space they were provided in the Steam Deck itself to move stuff around. So here's to a successful launch, and I hope everything works out for them.
Indeed. Oh shit, Banjo-Kazooie is on the Switch now.
One of my favorite things about this podcast is 90% of the time we're all playing the Switch.
Well, actually, I just picked up my Switch for the first time in probably like weeks.
Understood, but it's great because most of the time we are.
And I see Val
jump on Animal Crossing.
No, I see her in Pokemon League of Legends. I see you.
Leave me alone. Don't judge me.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
But
let me Pokemon while we talk.
I just enjoy that happens a lot. Anyway, so that's cool about the Steam Deck.
Yes, that is actually very cool, and I've always liked Valve. They've done a few scumbaggy things, but for the most part, they're good about they're good about either if they have done them, retracting them, and for the most part, they seem to be very consumer friendly. At least more so than other fucking companies out there.
I'll say one thing, which I know here of the Steam Deck in general. Other competitors are, for example, the Nintendo Switch, though that's its own console. We don't really think about that.
I feel like the Switch doesn't compete with Sony or Microsoft, so it's not going to compete with.
Right. It doesn't offer the same stuff as Steam Deck.
Yeah, no, and
there are competitors to Steam Deck, but they cost 2 times as much.
Yeah. There's no true competitor to Nintendo since they have a monopoly on their own games.
Right. And I feel like what Valve here is doing very smart, because their price point is like $600 on average for a Steam Deck.
400. Well, 400 is the cheapest one, which is the one I have.
Right, but
or the one I not to have that will get eventually.
Yeah. We'll have.
Yeah. Did fucking Ob's Shadow order that through me too?
I never said that. I'm sure Obs can get his own Steam Deck. Look, I didn't even bring him up. I didn't even invoke. I nothing. His shadow lingers over you.
Oh Lord.
It does.
Is this your way of saying you miss the mighty Obs?
I'm pretty sure. He just wants to bring him in.
Back on topic.
I do miss Obs.
I do too.
Yeah, we all do.
I feel like it's been a really long time since we.
So moving on.
Rude.
But I feel like it's in a very good place. Like right now, it's very expensive to build a PC at this time, even just to buy one in some cases. And this being here a platform for a PC platform, which basically like almost any game that's on the Steam, stuff without a problem on this thing, that's a very huge plus for me.
For everything I've seen, looks fucking great. I can't wait to get my hands on one.
Nice. Speaking of Nintendo, as we kind of did, did you see the Wii U and 3DS store is about to go down?
Can we
digital
pour one
store.
out? Can we pour one out for our Wii U and Switch? Or
Are there
3DS
people that
brothers?
still use it?
Let's be honest. Let's pour one out for the 3DS. The Wii U, we don't care.
I like the Wii U store.
I played
The
a
Wii U was
3DS
fine.
once, and it seemed like a very cool console.
It is very cool. It's fun.
I never owned one. The joystick felt like the smoothest I've ever felt on anything.
Yeah, the joystick is a special thing.
It's not even a joystick. It's like a little circle or something, but it's just
Yeah,
great.
circle pad.
Yeah, it's great. I felt it. I was like,
Yeah.
man, this is smooth and somewhat sensual.
My only thing.
It is a little sensual.
My only thing is like they're bringing the Majora's Mask to Switch.
Yeah, but the thing about them closing the stores is a lot of those games aren't going to be available on the Switch. So there's going to be like no way to get those games in like a year or two.
I was about to get that.
Get a Steam Deck and an emulator, and there you go.
Well, yes.
You know, it's interesting because there are people who are willing to pay price for a legitimate, virtual copy of a game that no longer produces.
There are.
And it's really a shame because Nintendo's basically sitting on a ton of cash.
There are. And as a quick aside of that, I recently, with Pokemon Legends Arceus coming out, I kind of got on the Pokemon hype. But, I don't know, that game looks like it's a lot of fun to play, but looks like really hard to look at. So I was like, you know what? I want to play Ruby. And I have Alpha Sapphire on the 3DS. And I had a copy of Ruby on my Game Boy Advance. But that broke. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go find Ruby. So I found a copy of Ruby. You know how much a copy of Ruby goes for? $60.
Yeah.
Not outlandish, but not great. Still bought it though. And then, so now it's kind of like giving me this itch to kind of like, oh, I don't have any other Game Boy Advance games. Like, I don't know where I put them. I kind of want to get one more. You know what I like? I like Metroid. Let me go get Metroid Fusion. And with Dread coming out, Metroid Fusion on the fucking GBA, $100.
Yeah.
It's redonk.
The used prices are going through the roof.
It's insane. And today I went to a game store just to see maybe they have it. Didn't. I saw Emerald though, Pokemon Emerald, $130.
I still have my old Game Boy Color with Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages on it. Can I get anything for that?
Probably, honestly, that probably is probably worth like $300.
It's not Game Boy Advance, it's Game Boy Color, but
all right, what's that game? What's the game?
Oracle of Ages. It's honestly the one Legend of Zelda game that I played like for several. I didn't beat it, but I got pretty far in it. But that was like I was still in fucking high school, I think, or maybe college when I did that. That was damn near 20 years ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a long time ago.
Yeah, around the time that the fucking Game Boy Color came out.
Let's see.
I got that as a gift. I don't even remember when.
Is it like a blue cartridge?
Fuck, I'd have to. It was clear, I think.
It was clear.
Okay, so
that goes for about $50.
Oh, not bad.
So how about Majora's Mask?
I don't have.
On what?
64.
On the. I'm sure that's less.
Let's find out.
I'm doing it right now. I'm already here. Those four. Oh, was it the gold one?
It can be.
Let's see. There's one for 30, but this other dude's selling it for 150. I got 80. It just depends, honestly. But the thing about this is, I've fallen down this rabbit hole. How much do games cost? How much are they? And then, as I said earlier, I had a Pokemon Ruby cartridge that broke. And then, come to find out, that was a fake cartridge.
Oh yeah. Tell that story.
Yeah, it was sold to me for $20. No mention of it being a ROM. And that was like 8 years ago when I bought it, so I don't know. And I realize now it fit weird in my Game Boy Advance. It felt like it popped up a little. I don't know why, obviously now because it's fake. So when I was playing it, I would feel it like not flush, so I would push it in a little bit. And doing that destroyed the game. So like for fucking years I thought like, oh, I have broken Ruby. Yeah, I'll keep it. It's nice to have it. It's cool. And then when I went to go buy this new one, that's when I realized that I had a fucking fake one, because I was looking up real copies of Ruby, how to tell if yours is fake, and I looked at mine and I was like, oh my god, I've been lied to for years.
You'd been had.
I've been had. I got 8 years ago and I just found.
You're actively tracking that fucking guy down 8 years later.
Oh, I know where the shop is. I want to go burn that thing to the ground.
Yeah,
no, in case arson happens, I did not do that. That was a joke.
I probably now I feel like I need to edit this out.
That is a joke.
You don't need to edit that. I'm not saying where it is.
That was a joke.
If any random game stores burn down, you can't blame it on me.
I will on that note. I will say that Majora's Mask is also Switch Online.
Yeah, see that's cool, but then I don't know. It just feels weird that a lot of these games are on these virtual consoles that aren't like, okay, buy it and you have the code and it's on your Switch. No, buy our online service that you have to repeatedly buy, and that eventually will go away when we have the Switch 2 or whatever in 20 years.
Right. It's a weird business model.
You're renting your games and you're not owning them anymore.
You're losing the ability to own your actual games.
It's really gross.
It is. Like everything is going that way. Like didn't Toyota? I think they were gonna try a subscription-based service, if I remember correctly, for their fucking key fob entry. Like basically, you pay $5 a month, and your key fob will work, and it'll start your car from wherever. However, if you don't, you're gonna have to, like a dumbass, use your actual key to turn the ignition. You idiot.
Yes and no.
No.
The answer to your question is yes and no. And as someone that used to work for Toyota, doing exactly what you're talking about, there is a subscription to remote start your car from the living room or something like that, but it was never an issue with the fob as far as unlocking your car is concerned. It was literally just to turn on your car from a separate location, so that way it could be warm when you get into it if it was cold outside. But it had nothing to do with unlocking your car.
I mean, I guess it's neat, but it's such a odd feature for that to be subscription based.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things with Toyota that were subscription based that were odd to me too.
Yeah,
but I can't get into it too much because company secrets. So
yeah,
but I know that one in particular because I used to get when I worked for them, I used to get calls on it all the time. And so but yes, I agree. And it wasn't $5, it was $10 a month. Yeah.
A month.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. But people would pay for it. People with these 2021 freaking cars that worked for them would legit pay for that because they wanted that feature. So, it is what it is.
Yeah, subscription based.
And the wheel ever turns.
Anyway, so I've been thinking about trying to find some of these games. Honestly, the only game I really wanted is Fusion. Suck since Dread came out, and the way games are, it's really hard to find real copies for a decent price.
Wasn't there another topic you want to talk about at some point while we were doing the hunt earlier?
Oh yeah, it's a Wordle.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Really broken segue. Anyway, hey, what's up? Yeah. I got into Wordle. If you don't know what Wordle is, it's 2022 or 2021's version of Friends, but it's not as bad, or it's not as addicting. It's a 6-guess the 5-letter word once a day game. So what that mean is you get a 5-letter word that is the answer. You have 6 guesses to find out if you can get the word. You can see where the word letter sits at green if it's in the right spot, if it's the right letter. Yellow if it's in the right letter or wrong spot. Gray if it's not there at all, and obviously. I've been doing it for a week now. Was my friend at work told me about it. This is a fun little brain teaser. Today's word broke me, and I got it not in the cleanest of ways. I saw some voice actor I follow from a certain series mention that it's a word he yelled a lot, and I was like, damn it, now I know. So it wasn't a complete one. I feel a little dirty about it, but I don't know, it's fun. But man, today's word fucking broke me. I don't fucking get it. Honestly, only true king of kings can understand this word, and obviously if you can't get it, you're a lonely peasant. And also, I got Esp into it. I think he's playing right now.
Well, I had put it away.
Yeah, and then as soon as I mention it,
oh my god, I think I know what it is. No, it's not that. There's no. Damn it! I was about to say it's Yodel. I was like Yodel. You know, like you know.
Wow.
Because the O and the E are sort of supposed to be, but there's no L in it. At first I thought it was noble, but
so yeah, that's my brain when I'm playing it and I'm trying to guess the word, and it's like, well, guess 4 or 5.
Poodle. No, that doesn't fit.
That's way too many. I think I have like one where it was like, I guess 6, one again.
Damn it, Yoda would have been a great one.
3 is my most. I've been getting like all 3s for a while there. Anyway, haven't lost yet. Again, today for Condirty. It's fun. It's a fun little game. It's fun to show your friends, like, oh, I got this and oh, I got that. My office has been fucking playing it.
No, and that doesn't make sense. You said that guy yells it a lot, and like that, like he goes around yelling Yodel. Ah, Yodel!
I mean, it's. I can't tell you. Like it yells it a lot, but that's, you have to have context for what the thing is. So I'm not gonna say it. But yeah. Anyway, it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it.
I hate you for
the neat thing is, it's like you only get one word a day, and everyone has the same word. Like everyone has the same word. So people cheat all the time, but I haven't seen those people. We don't talk to those people.
I've seen clock app people post about the Wordle of the day. Apparently there's a radio station somewhere in the United States that
they'll just give it out.
Yeah,
wow, that's gross.
I tried good with it at the end.
That's so dumb. Why would you do that? Like it's a little game. And like, if you're guessing it in one, everyone knows you're a cheater.
I fuck this word, man. Piece of shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt today. I did it today, and I was like broken.
Why did you fucking drag me into this?
I'm serious. I was because the curse was put on me. I got. Cursed. Have you not been here?
She stepped away. She put in the hangout, and she stepped away for a little bit.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Why are you out of breath? Did you chase somebody?
I was changing my kids, and I just want to let you know, I want to know who triggered S, because I didn't even have my headset on, and I could hear him yelling. I was like maybe a foot or two away from my desk. I was like, oh god, who poked the bear?
It was the Wordle.
Oh, what's it?
It was the Wordle.
You like yelled, and I can't get it.
I just hear the squeakiness. I'm like, oh god, someone triggered him.
Don't say I don't get triggered. I'm not one of those that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. If you want to join in, post. If anyone legitimately wants to, I think it'd be like a little fun thing to like post maybe like on the Facebook or something.
Yeah, every day we could convene to just figure it out.
Yeah, you just put your Wordle in, and then people want to put in like, how many it took for them or how mad they got that day. You know, it'd be neat. Little community thing. So we might do that. Let's see, we'll do it Saturday.
Could be a thing
when this podcast comes out. We'll see. You know, it'll be nice. Anyway, if you want to get in, happily follow Odds and Ends Gaming on Facebook.
Hover. No, fuck. Hoover.
What guess are you on?
I'm still on. I'm the 4, but I don't want to go past.
Oh, you want to guess 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's about where I was when I was like at my most low.
Humps. No, fuck. There's no S. Hoops.
See, this is fine, because even if you do get it, like people listening to today it'll be yesterday's work.
Hodge. Oh,
Hodge.
That. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Not in wordless. Fuck you. Hodge is a name.
What's Hodge?
It's a name. You ever heard of like a person named Hodge?
Fuck. You can't do a name.
It's not Lodge because there's no L. Bodge, Godge, Codge, Judge? No, it's not Judge there. Fuck, man, this fucking makes no sense. It could be Judge.
I don't want to say anything because I really do. It's once he's done, if he doesn't yell out the word, just Google it and try it.
Okay, so how would I try
Fudge!
Like,
just Google Wordle and it'll take you to like the New York Times thing and play. And then, I'll just let you know, if you do want to get into it and keep your streak, like see how many words you got, whatever device you use, stay on that device. So if you want a computer, use your computer. On your phone, use your phone. I'm just saying. If you care about it. I used the computer when I first did the first one, and I don't have that on my streak, so I feel bad. Like, I wish that was it. Yeah.
Okay, I got this far. It's something...
Hey. 1 second. Val, are you going to try it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you can try it tomorrow.
If I ever do get into it, it probably wouldn't be tonight.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Bring your neck up. Okay, alright, go ahead. I just didn't want you to ruin it for anybody.
I don't get this. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. It's blank ODGE.
Yep.
What the fuck? L is grayed out, meaning it can't be large.
Yep.
So what
you said the word earlier. I heard you say it.
Hodge?
Say it again.
Don't help him. Don't help him. Let him
No, I'm
suffer.
asking. What was the entry?
It's a 5-letter word.
5-letter word.
And so far, wait. Do you want me to just tell you what he has right now, or what do you want?
Yes.
Well, right now he has Odge.
And I would think it would be large with an L, but the L is grayed out. It'll gray out if a certain letter is not in the thing. It'll gray that letter out.
You can't use that.
And then if a letter is in yellow, it means that the word contains that letter, but it's in the wrong spot.
This is amazing.
So nothing makes sense. The letters that I have are Q.
Check
So
the messages.
it can't be Kosh.
Don't check the messages. Don't give right. Don't.
I'm asking you to check my messages.
Oh, you're telling me. Okay, let me see.
Could it be Fudge?
Is it in Hangouts? Okay,
Dodge?
1 second.
Vaj? I don't know what the fuck this is.
Dude, it's amazing. This is amazing. This is exactly how I felt. Actually, no, you got way close.
God, this doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna try Vaj.
Tell me if I got it.
I'm trying to find. Okay, there we go. Let's take a minute.
Vaj.
No.
I'm just gonna.
Do you want me to give you a little hint ring?
What the hell?
Don't tell him if you looked it up. Don't tell him.
Fudge. I mean, what else does somebody yell?
Do you want me to give you a hint ring?
Yeah, go for it.
It seems like you have it right if
you cut out.
You cut out.
It seems like you have it right if you had dyslexia.
Huh.
That's your hint ring.
Yep. Oh my god! Oh my god! I forgot you can use letters twice! Oh! Yes!
What was it?
Dodge.
Yep.
I forgot that you can use letters more than once!
I knew you could use letters more than once, but I couldn't... every time I said dodge in my life, that D is silent as hell. And I forgot all about it.
Yeah, oh man.
Yeah.
So that's my results.
Yeah, dodge fucked me up.
Oh, Jesus
Y'all are silly. We literally just went on a whole thing about Wordle.
Yes, I'm happy we did. I'm happy we got this in there.
This is not content. This is
pure content. Seeing you spaz out.
I feel like I might cut this out of the shoot the shit and make it its own segment.
Perfect.
You dare.
No, make it its own. Keep it in shoot the shit, but make it its own thing as well.
I feel like I should have recorded the screen, and I didn't.
No, don't. You don't need to do all that. It's fine. Anyway, so Wordle, it's that. It's exactly what you listen to. If you want to try, maybe that wasn't the best thing to show you.
Well, what I think I'll do
kind of fun.
Is I'll probably leave the shoot the shit as it is, and then make an excerpt with that as well.
Yeah, do that. But also, let's not show them the kitchen door while we do this. Anyway,
last topic, because I wanted to talk about this a little bit. First of all,
the Wordle that you just got?
No, not that. We're moving on from Wordle. We're wiggling our way away from Wordle.
Okay, I'm happy I dragged you in.
I wish you didn't. I fucking wish you did. Anyway, I first of all I do want to make a little announcement. I've been working. There's 2 video projects that I'm working on. One of them is ironically enough a bit of a specific Monster Hunter guide for something. not saying I'm the best at anything. It's a guide that I'm just trying to put together. The other one is I'm actually doing my own movie corner. I'm not gonna review anything here because I want to save it for the movie corner video. Again, the movie corner was the idea thought up by Obs, so yay Obs or whatever. But
thank you Obs for making more content for us.
Shut up.
Praise him.
Thank you for your blessed.
He's not making this. I'm making it. I mean, it was his idea. I'm giving him credit. Oh my god. Anyway, I finally.
You Obs walk so you could run.
Is this podcast becoming about Obs?
May Obs be with you, and also with you. We're gonna start. That's gonna be the thing. We're gonna say, "Hey, everybody,
listen to this," and he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
And it's gonna be like,
listen to this and be like, "Yes, excellent."
Like our intros are gonna be like, "Hey, everybody, welcome back to Odds and Ends Gaming. May Obs be with you, and also with you."
See, no, we gotta pepper in the obsness because like if people tune in and they hear obs, they automatically tune out and turn off the podcast. But when we pepper it in, they're like,
okay, maybe Anyway, I was trying to get out that I finally got around to watching the Monster Hunter movie. I have some mixed thoughts. There's a movie, y'all don't know there's a Monster Hunter movie?
Oh, okay. Couldn't hear you. You cut out.
I'm sorry. The Monster Hunter movie, I finally got around to watching it, and I decided I'm gonna make a movie corner review about.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
I don't know why. Maybe it's my internet. Am I still cutting out?
No, you're fine now.
No, you're fine.
Every time you want to talk about the movie, we can't hear you.
Anyway, it was nothing revealed here, but I will be doing that. So look forward to that in the next couple of days. I'd like to say, but we'll see. Anyway, so today, at the time of filming, this is February 18th, and today the Cuphead Show was released on Netflix. And I was actually kind of, I'm not going to say excited. Excited is too profound of a word. I was looking forward to it. Because the game itself, hard as fuck, but fun, with a cool enough story and all that. The animation is obviously fantastic. It's, a cornerstone of gaming is that game, so such a unique game. And I watched the first episode somewhat promising. Do you guys mind if I give some brief spoilers?
Dude, no, you can't spoil Cuphead.
It's only 2 episodes. I only saw 2 fucking episodes, but do you know?
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna fucking dying to watch Cuphead. Go ahead.
Okay, well, anyway, the first episode, they change it a little bit, and I think it's stupid that they change it, but anyway, it's sort of in line with the opening intro of the Cuphead game. Basically, Cuphead and Mugman are doing chores for Elder Kettle, which I guess is supposed to be like their grandfather. They're painting the wall, and they're doing stupid antics, like Cuphead puts the can of paint in a cannon and shoots it at the wall, which surprisingly fucking blows it up, and also hits Elder Kettle in the face and all that. So they're sent to go get some more paint, and they're like, man, this is boring, this sucks, nothing exciting ever happens. And they see a carnival. They see a carnival off to the side, so they're like, Cuphead seems to be the one that's kind of like, hey, let's go do this. Mugman's more like the voice of reason, and he's like, I don't know, Cupsy, I don't think we should. Oh, come on, Mugsy, it'll be great. And for some reason, they have like Joyzy accents, talk like that. I can't do it, but I don't know, they have kind of like New Jersey-ish accents. But anyway, Mugman tends to kind of go along with what Cuphead wants, so they go to the carnival. Every carnival game there is, well, actually, I don't know. They don't really explain if it's every carnival game or just the skee ball game, because there's a skee ball game that whenever you lose, if you toss a ball and you do not get the winning shot, because there's one that's marked winner, one that's marked loser, because that's totally how skee ball works. If you don't get the winning shot, the machine sucks your soul out, and then you're left like this empty husk of a person. You just you lose your color, and you're just kind of slouched over, drooling like you had a lobotomy. So Cuphead is on this winning streak, and he's just like knocking the balls into the winner hole like non-stop. And down below, the camera pans down to underground, where the devil is like chilling, harvesting all these souls through like, those things at the bank where you put in the tube and the tube gets sucked up through or you put in a canister and a tube sucks it to the to the bank teller. Basically, he has one of those systems going on where, all the souls are coming in, and then all of a sudden the souls stop. So the devil uses like a periscope thing to look up, at the surface and see what the fuck, why are my souls stopping? It turns out the souls have stopped gathering because everybody's gathered around Cuphead watching his amazing winning streak at this game. So the devil decides to handle it, comes to the surface, everybody freaks out, they're like, oh my god, it's the devil, and they run away. Cuphead doesn't notice, so Mugman is like, Cuphead, let's get out of here, at this point, he realizes all the signs. He realizes that the machine is labeled something like Soul Taker Ski Ball, and on the carnival sign, the carn part goes out, so it just says evil, which I think that's the only reason that they changed it from a casino to a carnival, because in the video game it's a casino, it's not a carnival. So I think that's the only reason they changed it, just so they could make that visual gag. Anyway, Cuphead throws a shot, but Mugman's kind of like pulling on his shoulder, like telling him not to throw it. So obviously he misses and goes into the loser hole, which the machine then starts to try to suck out his soul. Mugman rushes in, grabs the soul, tosses it back into Cuphead. Again, very similar to how the mechanics work in the game, because in the game, if one of you dies, the other one can kind of save your soul and put it back. So they both run, and the devil runs around the carnival kind of shooting at them with his trident, blowing everything up. And after a bit of a fracas of just running everywhere, they manage to get away. They leave the carnival, and the devil's like, I'll get you eventually. And I figured, okay, that's a pretty decent start. It kind of like, I guess from here it's kind of gonna go into the devil trying to get Cuphead and Mugman's souls, which isn't really how the game started. In the game, if for anybody who played it, the opening, they go to a casino, and Cuphead is again winning at a craps table overseen by King Dice, or I don't remember exactly his name. I think it's like King Dice or something. Eventually he throws a losing hand, and similar thing happens. The devil now owns his soul, but Cuphead and Mugman basically drop to their knees and they're like, please, Mr. Devil, is there anything that we can do? And the devil's like, okay, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that owe me their souls out there. If you can manage to get their souls back for me, I'll let you have your souls. And that's where the game goes to basically, you're the devil's harvesters of souls, and you go out against these bosses. I kind of figured, maybe they're taking it in a bit of a different direction, but the structure was more or less there. Then we cut to the second episode, and the second episode is immediately where it didn't just go downhill. This is a fucking vertical plane crash. This is a bungee jump without a bungee. Like, it went straight down, and I immediately lost interest. The second episode became completely Tom and Jerry, though not done as good. The devil makes no appearance. It's filled with just stupid pranks that have been done before and better in the golden age of cartoons, or in the age of cartoon violence like Tom and Jerry and shit. Basically, Grandpa Elder Kettle goes out. He's gonna get his mustache waxed, and he says, hey, don't touch my radio. His radio is apparently his most prized possession. So he's like, don't touch my radio. And, as soon as he leaves, they start, messing around. They start, fighting with each other and just kind of jumping on the couch and doing everything. But then as soon as they get close to the radio, they stop, and they're like, okay, let's walk around this very gently. They were going to tippy-toe around it. And then as soon as they get away from it, they start fucking around again, breaking other shit, as long as it's not the radio. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. They open the door, and they find a note in a basket. The note says, please take care of my baby, give it a good home. And they look down, and it's a literal baby bottle. It's a baby, but obviously everything has the form of drinking containers: kettle, mug, cup, and now this is a baby bottle as a baby. So Mugman's like, oh, baby, whatever. They bring it in to care for it, and Mugman goes to make the baby some food. Cuphead stays with it, and it turns out that it's a little demon seed. The baby goes around trying to break everything, fucks with Cuphead. He tries to, smash him on the head with shit. Just, all kinds of cartoonish pranks. Mugman comes back, and at that point, Cuphead is ready to fucking smash the baby with like a mallet or something. And Mugman's like, "What the hell are you doing? It's a baby. It needs love and this and that." And it's like, "That thing is evil. We gotta destroy it. Gotta kill it. Kill it with fire or whatever." Mugman doesn't believe him, so Cuphead like refuses to take care of him anymore. And eventually, at some point, they get locked out. The baby gets locked in, and finally, Mugman realizes that the baby is evil as well. So they see the baby going to the radio to try to destroy it. So they break down the door, and then the baby just goes like fucking nuts. Like literally, it throws chairs at them and all kinds of cartoonish actions, but none of it was like appealing. I mean, I guess for kids it might be appealing for like real little kids, but I never outgrew cartoons. I still love cartoons to this day, and this was just dumb. Eventually, Elder Kettle comes back, finds his radio smashed, and he's like, "Who did this?" But then sees the baby, is like, "Oh, all is forgiven." It's like I love the baby, and then the baby shows its true colors again, being a little hell seed with Elder Kettle. And eventually the episode just ends with them taking the baby and abandoning it on somebody else's doorstep. And that's it. This almost exact fucking story was actually done on a Tom and Jerry episode where Tom and Jerry have to work together to care for a baby that seems hell-bent on killing itself. Like, it's always wandering into traffic, gets into a construction site, it tries to take a fork and poke it into an outlet. So they always get the pratfalls. Tom and Jerry are the ones, like, Jerry takes the fork away from the baby like right before it can get stuck, but then he gets the shock and they get run over by the cars and shit like that. And again, these pratfalls have all been done before and better. And I was like, where the fuck is the plot of the devil? I thought this was going to be more of an action cartoon, which would be great. Like, imagine every episode being an episode where they have to go and collect the soul, and they kind of have to deal with this character, the bosses from the video game. If every character is a boss and it's their elaborate way of trying to stop Cuphead and Mugman from getting this, and then maybe along the way they realize, hey, these people, they don't deserve this, and they try to formulate a way to stop the devil or something. There's so much that could have been done, and they turned it into this cheesy ass fucking thing, and I didn't even crack a smile during the second episode. The first episode was like, not too hooked, but I can see the potential for it getting better, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I'll even watch any more episodes just because it just lost me on the second one. So, did everybody leave?
No, we're still here.
I thought you had more to say.
No, that's about it. It just didn't appeal to me, and it's like I said, it's derived from stuff that's done it better. It had so much to work with. It had a lot to work with. It could have been a lot better. Maybe
it gets better, but I wasn't really interested in like watching it.
Yeah, it's premature to judge it on the second episode, and the episodes are only 10 minutes long, but still.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
How many episodes?
12, I think. I could check right now.
Jesus. So you get an hour of Cuphead.
I'll tell you exactly how many episodes right now.
Sorry, 2 hours. My apologies.
But
math.
But yeah, it lost me. I mean, that's the only reason I'm reviewing it this early, because it just lost 10 episodes. No, wait. No, there's an arrow. 12 episodes, yeah. So, yeah, there's only 12 episodes, and again, it's
basically the Cuphead movie.
Basically, I guess. But the thing is, it's not even, again, it's not a conjoined arc. It's like, it seems to be situational. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
one-offs?
Yeah, one-offs.
Yeah, just one-offs.
So, yeah, I may watch it again, but if the show itself is sinful enough to not entice me to want to watch it again, that in and of itself is telling. So,
yeah. Well, that's a shame.
I may just watch it again just to see if maybe I, regress on this, but we'll see. So, I think with that, would anybody else have topics? Anything they want to discuss, bring up, throw out, shout out?
Val? Not that I was see if you had anything to talk about?
No, I've actually just been on the Monster Hunter binge. That's the only thing that's really been.
Well,
I even dropped Animal Crossing for a while.
Well, all right. Well, we all know about Monster Hunter, but I thought you were playing the new Pokemon game. How about that?
I stopped.
Okay, never mind.
Because I went back to Monster Hunter.
There's a review of Pokemon Monster Hunter.
There that goes.
I'm still okay for the new Pokemon game. The Legends one. Sorry, I'm still in the tutorial. I have not. I've been on the tutorial for the past week, 2 weeks.
All right then.
Yeah, also Nino Kuni. That was my jam too. Nino Kuni. That's my jam.
Mic off.
And so I just haven't really been much into playing anything else other than Monster Hunter Rise and Nino Kuni and a little bit of my new Pokemon game. But other than that, like the graphics, I'm not really seeing the issue yet. It kind of reminds me, the graphic wise, it's just like how it looks on the previous, I think, what is it?
Yeah, I think that's everyone's issue is like they wanted it to be a big like leap forward, which it should be honestly, but I don't know.
It still looks. I mean, I know you're a teen, I think preteen or something in this game, but you still look pretty childish, and I would like to see a little bit more development, like in characters, like just, as you mentioned, like different, because it just to me it just looks like the previous Pokemon games that I played, like Pokemon Sword and Shield. There's a lot of similar look wise, but the story, I'm liking the story so far, even though I'm still in the training bit, but just like how everything's explained and the whole process, I'm enjoying that. I'm looking forward. I've heard great things about this game. I have 2 friends that have played it and beat it, and they said how they describe this game, they're both pretty much on point. Like, they're very positive about the story. That's my opinion. I just
really?
Anything, like, negative about it.
Yeah, I've heard negative things about the story as well. That's kind of like bleh.
I like this. This one is a little bit, from what I've heard, you can take damage, fall damage. Your Pokemon the wild Pokemon can really affect you too. So apparently it's a more challenging Pokemon. I
heard it's like baby Dark Souls, where you have a dodge roll.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I just know it can really wreck you up if you don't plan accordingly.
Yeah.
So, I am. Hopefully, maybe I can stream some of that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Eventually, I think it's a little bit slow.
Yeah.
I think that's what's bothering me right now. It's just like it's a little bit slow at the beginning. But I just have maybe my interest. It's because my interest are elsewhere game wise, but
maybe it happens. I still need to play RE8. I haven't really touched that one.
Is that RE8? Is that the
Resident Evil 8?
Oh yeah.
Big titty golf lady.
Yeah, I have it. It was my last year's Mother's Day gift.
Yeah.
It's still sitting on the shelf in an unopened case.
I played a little. I opened in my case. I played a little bit of it, but I don't know. I don't know what grabbed my attention, and I just never went back to it. Was it Metroid?
Wordle?
No, it wasn't Wordle. It was a long time ago. It was before Wordle.
What's that one? The remake of what is it? 3 with Jill and.
That's 3.
Did you fully play that one yet?
No, I don't play it. I haven't really played any of those. The only full RE The only full RE game I ever played is 7. That I played all full through myself. All the other ones are like my cousin. Obs brought him back for the end. He loves REs.
See, when I was watching you play that one time, I think you were doing really good. It
was fun. It was fun to play. I admit, but I just never played it. I kind of really would, but I don't know. I feel bad about the remakes because I bought the remake of RE1 on the PS3, and then I just never touched. The game's hard.
I bought the.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm a liar. I've also played Resident Evil 4 all the way through. That's a great game.
I have a good on the PlayStation 4. I bought a few Resident Evil games, but it just sit there like the rest of my games. I was like, I'll get to it when I get it. That's one thing I love about games. You can play them whenever. So
yeah, it's not bad. You can have back library.
But Remnant from the Ashes, that's the one I've been really wanting to play. I've even I didn't re-download it because it's always been installed, but I went back to it. I'm thinking about just starting fresh on that one and seeing how far I can get into it.
Yeah, I went back to Metroid Dread myself. I'm playing it on hard. Not Dread mode. They just released Dread mode and Rookie mode. Dread mode sounds really bad. It's like one hit kill. But I am trying it on hard because that game's fucking awesome.
That's the new one, right? That just came out a few months ago?
Yeah, for the Switch.
Yeah, our 10-year-old is obsessed with that one. And
fun game.
Yeah, and he'll sit there and he's like, Mom, I did this, or Mom, I did that. Mom, I beat the game. You should play. I'm like, no, that's okay. I'll watch you play. You got this.
Love Metroids. They're fun. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess that's about it. Ring, do you have anything left? No, I'm good. Okay, well, that's about that.
Yeah, I'm about done for the day. I think I won't jot down any other material for you.
Alrighty. Esper, you back?
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
I mean, I did say something. Like
no, I didn't know if you had anything else. But no. Alrighty then. Well, guys, I think that's about it for Shoot the Shit Saturday, February 19th.
We hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you enjoyed it. Please join our Wordle thing and watch S freak out.
Oh gosh.
If we do the Wordle thing, you have to set it up. I'll record or whatever, but you have to like organize.
Oh no, we don't have to record anything. We just you can share it. You know, you shared like.
Okay, well, I don't know how you want it, how you plan to do it, but yeah, fine.
Yeah, just share your Wordle on our Facebook post. That's about it. Anyway, alrighty. So talk to y'all later. Oh wait, no, I have to. It's been a fucking minute. I'm sorry. All right, it's been a podcast with Ring Exalted One.
Yay!
There he is. Valkyrie Grinder was also here.
That's me.
Our special guest, Jess.
Yo.
The man, the myth, the legend, obsolete.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting. I knew.
And of course, Espionage DB7.
The one, the only highly rated, armor-plated, imitated, but never ever duplicated Espionage DB7.
You can't say we never let you have it.
Yeah, we let you have that one.
Can I do the long one?
I figured we owed you that one because we talked about ops so much. Anyway, and I've also been Nickolas on podcast. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Settle down.
Bye.